Hey guys, and what's up TFS? It's your girl Funsize, and I'm back with another fun creation. Welcome to another episode on Self-ish, where we learn how to boost our self-confidence through self-discipline by breaking bad habits and unlearning what we were taught growing up. Self-discipline is the ability to control one's thoughts, emotions, and actions, as we have already talked about on this podcast. And it's a skill that can be developed and strengthened over time. So I'm going to give you guys some ideas to help you boost your self-discipline. First things first, you're going to want to create a routine. The reason why we're creating a routine is because establishing a daily routine can help you develop a sense of structure and discipline in your life. So I want you to start by waking up and going to bed at the same time each day and schedule your work, exercises, and leisure activities at specific times throughout the day. If you need more help with this, definitely give me a voice note as you can respond back to these Spotify and podcasts and YouTube videos. Definitely leave me a voice note so I can help you out with actually learning how to create a routine, because as I mentioned previously, we are literally supposed to be dropping a podcast in reference to teaching everyone how to even start a routine and how to create the routine. So if this is something you need help with, definitely reach out to me so we can help you become, how we always say, an overall well-rounded individual. The second thing I want you to do is set goals. And the reason why I'm saying this is because setting goals can help you stay focused and motivated. So what I want you to do is make sure your goals are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This is another thing that I learned on my mindset coaching course, and they call it SMART. When you set goals, they call it SMART. So the S is for, let me make sure I got everything right. S is for specific, M is for measurable, A is for achievable, R is for relevant, and T is for time-bound. So you write them down and track your progress regularly. You can do this in your journals, which you should be already having on hand with you. You can do this in your phone, on your notes. You can literally send yourself recorded voice notes, as you all know that I'm doing right now. So you can have something to hold yourself accountable, and you can also have something that allows you to track your progress so you can make sure you're actually doing the work and getting the results that you desire. Number 3 is going to be practicing mindfulness. Practicing mindfulness will also help you boost your self-discipline, because mindfulness is the practice of being present and aware of your thoughts and emotions. It can help you become more self-aware and better able to control your impulses and reactions. And as we always say, that is what we are here for. We are learning to control our impulses. We're learning to regulate our emotions. We are learning to unlearn what we were taught growing up so we can change these bad habits that were given to us without our permission. So practicing mindfulness and just being present and aware of the things that are happening around you and happening within yourself for those days where you have those those aha moments. That is what I mean when I say being more mindful. Number 4, we have exercise regularly to help you boost up your self-confidence. And exercising, as we all know, exercise has been shown to improve self-discipline and willpower. It can also reduce stress and anxiety, which can make it easier to stay focused and motivated. A little fun fact, a lot of people watching my YouTube page or a lot of people on my social media platforms, they only known me to be this little petite young lady. But if you've been following me since Funsize Creations originated and we were in the woodworking stages and our fitness page before we fell in love with photography, baby, I was well over 200 something pounds. You feel me? 200 something pounds. And a lot of people looked at it like, oh, well, you're losing weight because you've been working out and you've been going to the gym, and dang, what's the workout regimen that you've been doing? And literally my only response to them was stress. Like, I was a late bloomer. I had my first heartbreak at a late age. I was like probably like what, 21, 22 when I got my heart broke. And then like I really didn't feel it until like I probably was like 25. So, and that is the era of me losing majority of my weight, because I was stressed out because I was dealing with a toxic relationship that was taken from me more than I was actually getting from out of the damn relationship. I was taking care of a grown-ass man at the time, and at that time, that man wasn't working. I couldn't even save up to $1 in quarters because of the fact that I was constantly making sure he was okay. He also had a tobacco habit. So, it was just like, you got change in the car, I'm taking it. If I had to go to a toll and thought I had that extra change in there, bitch, you was stuck on the road. But needless to say, this is why I'm telling you, in order to help boost your self-discipline and your self-confidence, Exercise regularly. And when I mean by saying exercise regularly, you can work out 3 times a week, 4 times a week, and still feel like shit. But if you get up and you motivate yourself to just walk around, or you motivate yourself to go for a walk, or you walk up and down the steps, exercising is literally what you make it. And a lot of people dread exercising because of the fact that they feel as though it's a chore. So if you're not in like the fitness world or the fitness community, you instantly feel as though, well, this is something that it's not an obligation, but it's something that I'm being forced to do. But in all actuality, it's literally every day you're doing an exercise or a workout. You just learn to give it a different name. And that's what I started telling my workout clients as well. Like, hey, if you want to get into the habit of being consistent with your workouts so you can exercise regularly to help create some self-discipline, you need to be committed. You need to tell yourself, you know what? I'm going to give it a new name so it don't even feel like it's a chore anymore. So instead of saying I'm working out, this is literally why I came up with my workout page, Fun Workouts. So when you hear it, you don't instantly feel discouraged or you feel like, oh, this is so dreadful. Why the hell am I having to do this? What's fun about it? Well, when did working out become fun? Now I got you on my page. Now my marketing is doing something right. So when I say exercise regularly, what I'm saying to you is, you can literally do the dishes, and that is considered a workout. You ever counted how many times you had to, well, I don't know for people who don't got dishwashers, but you got to wash the dishes and you got to dry the dishes, or you might got a dish rack and just leave the dishes there. I hate that because you get water spots. I'm a Virgo, OCD, perfectionist. I ain't with it. But nonetheless, you literally have to take into account the things that you do around your home on a day-to-day basis that's part of your daily routine that are actually considered a workout that you don't deem it as a workout. You ever went to the market and had to carry in all the groceries by yourself? That's a workout. You ever decided to go downstairs and do the laundry? It's just you. So you putting the clothes in the washer and in the dryer. That's a workout. I even made a game out of doing my damn laundry one day by deciding, hey, it was me and my girlfriend at the time. She was at the dryer. I was at the washer. We were in an apartment complex. So there was literally a good feet between us. So what I would do is I would literally lean over, grab the clothes out the washer, control my ab muscles, and then literally throw the stuff over to her at the dryer. And she would catch it. And as she's catching it, she would contract her ab muscles, bend down, throw it into the damn dryer, and stand back up. It was like literally a fun workout that we did and thought nothing of it because we were just doing the laundry. So if you can learn how to take your regular wording of exercise and transition it, and not even transition it, but turn that name into something that will make you more motivated to achieve it, I promise you, you will boost your self-confidence with doing that alone. So moving on to number 5, because that should be enough to talk y'all ears off. We are avoiding distractions to help boost our self-discipline. And you are identifying the things that distract you the most, and you're going to try to eliminate and minimize them. This could include social media, as I've been stressing, television, or even certain people who are not supportive of your goals. I literally just posted a video today, and it was ways on how to, ways on how to improve your life besides your appearance. And what I do is I will make a podcast, and then I will make 2 other videos to go off of it. So there's a podcast and a YouTube video, which is my long version. There is Instagram and TikTok for my short versions. And then if I have trending audios, they also go on Facebook and Instagram as well. But it's literally that same video I am constantly repeating through that same day or whatever. It's just different formats because a lot of your audience, they learn on different ways. They learn at different times and they learn on different things. We have also developed that in our mindsets as well. So with that knowledge, we have to understand that I have to get this information out to you on multiple different ways. You understand? So if I am avoiding distractions, like I said, there was this one comment that went up on a post and the gentleman was like, oh, this shit is uncalled for and unnecessary. We hear enough about this on online ads. Instantly, I felt like this was a distraction to my business and my brand and what I'm trying to achieve because of the fact that I felt like, okay, this is the devil trying to play. And what I've learned today is a lot of things don't just fall on the devil. It also has a lot to do with the human flesh. This is your character, my boy. And you didn't even have to comment on this post. You could have simply kept strolling. But instead, you made it your business. Oh, let me comment on this one. Which makes me feel like, well, do you comment on every ad that you see that is similar? If so, the same thing I'm telling y'all, I told him, get the fuck offline. Like, tighten up, my boy. You sound bitter as fuck, miserable as fuck. And I hope you hear this podcast too. Because the comment you left didn't distract anything because I'm on a healing journey and avoiding distractions. However, it did make my attention to the point where you made the podcast. So you're welcome. You're welcome. But nonetheless, little comments like that, especially when this is something new for me getting in touch with myself. Honestly, I've already second guessing posting my videos where creative syndrome come in and it make me second guess my work. But what I'm teaching myself in the same breath is I would feel more like shit if I passed away today or tomorrow and my message never got across to the world. What I'm trying to teach them never ever got received. What I'm trying to lay out so everybody can learn to love themselves before trying to love someone else is not even taken on the platform that I needed to be taken on because the Lord had already taken me. That's the only thing I'm worried about, okay? So you leaving a comment saying, oh yeah, well, you need to do this, that, and the third, and all of the extra stuff because, boy, you self-reflecting. It sounds like you needed that motivation for the day. It sounds like you needed to understand what the hell was going on because at the end of the damn day, let me explain something to you, baby. You sound bitter as fuck. You sound like a mad baby mama because her boyfriend got a new nigga. You over here talking about, oh, I heard this, and I've seen this all on my ads and on my time. Change your algorithm. We can do that. I've done it several times. Like, change your algorithm. It sounds like all you going down is liking shit that is involving boosting your self-confidence and building up your self-discipline. So if I came down your timeline, that means my hashtag targeted you. Change your algorithm, baby. Change your algorithm. That's all. Like, and that's all the airplay I'm going to give him. You know what I'm saying? Or you, if you're listening. That's all the airplay I'm going to give you. But I really just wanted you to understand, like, life will be a lot more better when you understand that you are already walking in heaven and kindness is free. Moving on to number 6. You are going to reward yourself by celebrating your success and reward yourself when you reach your goals. This will help you stay motivated and focus on your long-term objectives. So reward yourself. And I say reward yourself, I mean the mini goals and your big goals should be on the same damn wavelength. You should not be over here praising and going out and partying all because you achieved your big goal, but then you got that little goal that's sitting over there in the corner that helped you even get to the big goal, and you like, well, I ain't even going to praise that because that's not where I want to be. Negative. Because those little praises right there is how you reach your damn goals. They keep you motivated and focused on your long-term objectives because you have that mindset of believing, hey, everything is entitled of praise. Everything I do is entitled of celebration. Anything attached to me will win. And once you have that mindset, you will understand that rewarding yourself is a necessity in order for you to keep going. Because then you're not looking for the validation from others. You're already giving it to yourself. So, for example, that comment that was given on my post today, it don't even affect you. You laugh it off. You use it to help motivate the next person. But what he wanted was a reaction along the lines of, oh, well, I want to irk you. I want to hurt you. And I want to make sure you're not doing what you came out here to do. Wrong. Not going to happen, my boy. Not going to happen. My goal is to help over 10,000 women and non-binary genders learn how to love themselves before trying to love someone else. So for me to sit over here and get discouraged or because you are in your feelings, I don't even think that that's possible. Child, the journey I'm on right now, my spiritual journey, even my damn spiritual guides couldn't even upset me with their life lessons. So, baby, I don't know what you thought you was going to do, but you are definitely on number 6, okay? Number 6, because I'm not even putting you in the avoid distractions no more. We're going to be on number 6, and you need to reward yourself, okay? That's what you need to do. Like, go outside and get yourself some air. Like I told him online, go take a nap and wake back up again because you sound like you're still tired. Like, if you thought you was eating with this comment, you still starving, my boy. Nonetheless, what I need you to do is remember that self-discipline is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And by incorporating these tips into your daily routine, you can develop the self-discipline needed to achieve your goals and succeed in life. I'm done wrapping y'all ear off. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. Send me a voice note so we can be talking and getting engaged with one another. With that being said, make sure you are on my Instagram. Make sure you are on my Twitter. Make sure you go check out these comments in this these posts that I'm putting up recently. Also, thank you on my YouTube page if you were also tuned in for today's podcast as well. Be sure to check me out so you guys can see my reactions and all of that other good stuff. But before I even do all of that and have to keep repeating myself, I'm just going to insert the outro. Then, like I said, hopefully you learned something from this podcast as a takeaway. And if you are looking for more ways to fall in love with your self-love journey and you don't want to wait for a podcast, check me out over on my YouTube channel at Funsize Creations, where you can see me and all of my facial expressions and my shenanigans. You can also check me out over on TikTok at Funsize Photography, so you can check out some of my portfolio work, as well as I'm getting everything together with teaching you guys how to boost your self-confidence through creating self-discipline. So literally, that's the end of this podcast. I'll leave it right there, even though I'm going to add the outro right about now. With that being said, guys, if you are looking for help on your self-love journey, you are looking for an accountability partner or someone who can actually give you that little push that makes you feel like, if I just had that little bit of help, that little bit of energy, that little bit of courage, that step-by-step program and process that can help me, you are in the right place. And I want to say thank you for being a part of this team. With that being said, guys, I'm going to end this off how I end off all of my videos by saying, be you, do you, and be true. But more importantly, remember, learn to love yourself before trying to love someone else. Get out of here and do one thing today that will get you out your comfort zone, because somebody has to say it. Later for now, guys, and brrr.